The Galactic Academy's amphitheater hummed with nervous energy as 300 students from across the allied species settled into their seats. Maya adjusted her breathing apparatus, a necessity for humans in the station's methane-rich atmosphere, and glanced at Ryan, sitting 2 rows ahead. Ryan Chen, the human who never spoke unless directly addressed. While other cadets from Earth boasted about their planet's achievements or engaged in the social hierarchies that defined Academy life, Ryan simply existed. He took notes, completed assignments with quiet efficiency, and disappeared to his quarters the moment classes ended. Attention. Cadets, Commander Vexthor's voice resonated through the chamber. The Korthian's 6 eyes swept across the assembly. Today's examination will test your survival capabilities. You will be deployed to random biomes across the galaxy. Your task: survive 72 hours with minimal equipment. Maya's hearts, both of them, quickened. Zentari physiology wasn't built for extreme conditions. Her species evolved on a gentle world of moderate temperatures and abundant resources. She exchanged worried glances with other students. The insectoid Chirix clicked their mandibles anxiously. The aquatic Delphi's skin already looked dry. You may select one partner, Vexthor continued. Choose wisely. The amphitheater erupted into chaos. Students scrambled toward their friends, forming alliances based on familiarity rather than capability. Maya found herself alone, watching the social dance with growing anxiety. Her roommate had already paired with a Korthian exchange student. Then she noticed Ryan, still seated, calmly reviewing something on his datapad. Ryan? Maya approached hesitantly. Do you have a partner yet? He looked up, dark eyes unreadable. No. Would you partner with me? A long pause. Then a slight nod. Sure. The transport pod dropped them into hell. Maya's environmental suit screamed warnings as they materialized on a rocky cliff face. The temperature read 52 degrees Celsius. The atmosphere toxic. The terrain volcanic. Gravity 1.4 standard. No, 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 Maya gasped, struggling against the crushing weight. Her legs trembled. This was a Class 9 Deathworld, the highest danger rating in the database. Surely there had been a mistake. The Academy wouldn't send students somewhere this lethal. Ryan landed beside her with surprising grace, absorbing the impact with bent knees. He didn't speak, just began scanning the horizon with methodical efficiency. Ryan, we need to contact command. Maya's voice cracked. This is wrong. My suit can only maintain life support for 20 hours in these conditions. We can't. There. Ryan pointed toward a darker patch of rock formation 300 meters down the cliff. Cave system. We go there first. Did you hear me? We'll die! For the first time in 2 years of Academy classes, Maya saw Ryan smile. It wasn't a happy expression. It was something ancient and knowing, carved from the same stone as the cliff beneath them. No, he said simply. We won't. Ryan moved across the Deathworld like he'd been born to it. While Maya struggled with every step, fighting gravity and heat in the oppressive atmosphere, Ryan flowed. He found handholds on the cliff face that shouldn't exist. He located a narrow path through steaming volcanic vents. He identified the cave entrance with the most stable thermal signature. Inside the cavern, Maya collapsed, her suit's cooling system working overtime. Ryan didn't rest. He pulled a small survival kit from his belt, standard issue, nothing special, and began working. Within 30 minutes, he'd established a moisture collector using condensation from the cooler cave walls. He'd marked the cave entrance with reflective strips only visible from their specific angle. He'd created a crude map of the surrounding area using ash and stone. How? Maya finally asked. How do you know all this? Ryan sat down, allowing himself a moment of stillness. Earth, he said quietly. You know our classification? Class 7 Deathworld. Dangerous but survivable. That's the official rating. It's also wrong. Ryan's voice carried something Maya had never heard from him before. Pride. Earth's classification was adjusted, for political reasons. Our world fluctuates between Class 8 and Class 10 depending on location and season. Hurricanes that could shred a Korthian battlecruiser. Temperatures that swing 70 degrees in a single day. Predators that hunt in packs with tactical intelligence. Microorganisms that evolve faster than medical science can track them. He pulled off his helmet. Maya gasped and took a breath of the toxic atmosphere. His eyes watered, but he managed. Human lungs adapted to process wildly different air compositions. Our ancestors survived ice ages, droughts, plagues, and predators specifically evolved to hunt us. We're persistence hunters, Maya. We don't stop ever. He replaced the helmet. The quiet ones in class? We're not shy. We're conserving energy, observing, planning. Humans from Earth don't talk about how dangerous our world is because we're too busy surviving it. Over the next 72 hours, Ryan transformed from the Academy ghost into something else entirely. He taught Maya how to move efficiently in high gravity, how to read volcanic patterns for safe zones, how to find water in impossible places. When a silicon-based predator, something that resembled a rolling mass of crystalline death, invaded their cave, Ryan didn't panic. He used the creature's own momentum against it, deflecting it toward a deeper cavern with a makeshift lever. On Earth, he explained after, we call that working smarter, not harder. When you're physically weaker than everything trying to kill you, you learn physics really well. Maya watched him with new understanding. Every student at the academy knew humans were skilled, but they seemed so average in the controlled environment of the station. They weren't the strongest like the Corthians, or the fastest like the Chirics, or the smartest like the Cerebral Collective. But here, on a world that actively wanted them dead, the human didn't just survive, he thrived. On the final day, as their rescue beacon finally connected with the Academy ship, Maya asked the question that had been building. Why didn't you tell anyone? About Earth? About what humans can do? Ryan looked at the volcanic landscape one last time, his expression unreadable again. Because, Maya, the galaxy isn't ready to know that our Class 7 classification is a diplomatic courtesy. Earth has oceans that could swallow this entire planet, deserts where temperatures reach 70 Celsius, jungles with more ways to die than the Academy database has entries. And humans? We conquered all of it with nothing but persistence and stubbornness. He started toward the extraction point. The quiet ones in class? Ryan called back. We're not waiting to prove ourselves. We already know what we are. Maya followed, her perspective forever changed. She'd partnered with the quiet human by accident. She'd survived a Deathworld because of him by design. And somewhere in the Galactic Academy's databases, Earth's true classification remained humanity's best-kept secret, because the galaxy that thought itself so advanced wasn't ready to learn that humans called Deathworlds home.